so one is son, one by none. On her never, when I'm on energy, being you can live in for the Netherlands. Our customs and tradition is predicated upon all these personalities of our society. You people are the custodians of traditions and customs. So we want to beg, humbly beg, that traditions and customs might not even in society. Why do you want to vary? Because even some of the elders I go with will be saying, in your car walk here, don't say that again. If a banana can look at you, one can look at you, that say, where are the time? So please, there are traditions that are so toxic. Let us try to remove them. That are so against God. There are traditions that we know that are against God. Let us try to remove them. That's number one. Then two, expenses on the house warming has become very, very unbearable. I put what not a too jolly. Thank God that I'm going to swear one. I'm not going to thank God if I want to do it. Who question about what too jolly and over here? What too jolly? Maybe people are soon. One about Marini. Otherwise, not a poor one, some manage to poor. I go to jolly or go home. So, we want to beg. Let us look into that issue. It's a very critical issue in our society. There, even in one time, Mark published because it's very profound and significant for our societal existence. So I want to beg, Mark knowledge. After codification, we'll write this as a kind of a documentation of the guiding us. Then another swing that the breaking of kola nuts, yes, is a cultural way of catching form. I see it. Audion, man, one day, like a baka, but sometimes, actually, meanwhile, this small boy over here, are you one of our or one on quit the nominee or Abai? This small boy on here that you are buried of on every. So I believe we are against nature in such aspects. So that aspect needs to be revealed. Mama, you know, say. So at this juncture, these are the few things I want to say because if you better. Many persons have said it. So at this juncture, I thank the Reverend Father and the professor. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, finally, we have come to the end of the conference. And from the conference, you must have seen very many things that were discussed here. Like the professor raised so many issues that we need to put together to come up with a law for Esan people. And again, he made one point clear that we cannot raise just one law for all Esan people because everything in Esan is not done exactly the same way from kingdom to kingdom. Meaning, we are going to have as many as possible laws fused together into these laws. And two, you can see that the kings in Esan sent their own representative to the conference, whereby each of the representative aired out their views on how best they want the things to be done. Outside this, other scholars were here too, who also added their voices to what should be added to what was not originally in what the professor had for us. In fact, it was a very beautiful experiment, a very, very beautiful experience too. I must say a big thank you to the Catholic Church because for them to come up with this kind of community and the church unification process is not an easy thing. You discover that the Catholic has a knack for bringing the community together under its umbrella for friendly purposes. I think other churches too should look at this because many other churches may see the people as maybe pagans or people that should not be brought together or brought under their control. But the Catholic is not like that. You not see them bringing them together and having them as partner in progress. This is one thing we must say. Big thank you to the Catholic Church for. Now, from the look of things now, you now see that we have started the process of coming up with a law, a codified laws of Esan people, and it has started. And again, there's going to be additions from other kingdoms. Now that we have started with 11 kingdoms, the other 34 or 35 kingdoms is going to be joined finally to make sure it becomes fully Esan laws. So big thank you to the Catholic Church. Thank you to all that were here, and thank you to all of you that be watching the program. This is your host, Sunday Ayimari Negmedose. Eagle Studio, London, UK. Thanks for being part of this program. Thank you very much.